Graham. Welcome everyone to Flemington. Short price favourite in the first in Zigamar, number 6, has only had the one run. That was at Stony Creek, a Sunday meeting on the 12th of December. And it bolted in. It won by 6.5 lengths. It ran 0.8 of a second quicker than the open handicap, nearly 2 seconds quicker than another division of the maiden. And the horse that beat MVP won its maiden during the week. So the form line very strong for Zigamar, stepping up to Flemington today and is the warm favourite in the first event. Happy New Year to everybody. And good luck today. Monsieur Kiley is out of the gates in the blue and white colours. Matthew Gatt, the jockey. And it's about to come up to the stalls. A long shot here, well in excess of $100 for the win. In fact, $133 on Super Tab. $220 for Zigamar, wearing the red and black colours, will jump from gate number 1. And they're all set to go. Race 1, Flemington. January 1, 2000. Away they go. Crystal Scene missed the starter length. Away well Value of Power, and Zigamar dwelt slightly, but he was very quickly able to improve his position. Harley going with him, though. In fact, Harley's drawn about a neck in front of Zigamar. Value of Power was third. Crystal Scene pokes through on the inside of Insanity. Then Blair, Monsieur Kiley, and 2 lengths away, Clemenger. Harley goes to the lead with 1,000 metres to travel. Leads by 1 length to Value of Power. Zigamar's third on the inside, just tending to over-race a bit as Value of Power closed the daylight of him. He's third now, Zigamar, the favourite in the red colours. Insanity on the outside of Crystal Scene, and then Blair, Monsieur Kiley second last, and Clemenger whips them in. 700 to go, and it's the top weight in front, Harley. About a half a length clear now. Zigamar came well away from the rails there, and it's striding up 3 deep. In the middle, Value of Power as they came around the turn. Next, Insanity. Blair running up behind them from Crystal Scene, ridden along back on the rails. Clemenger second last, and Monsieur Kiley at the tail end. Into the straight, Harley on the inside of Value of Power, and the favourite Zigamar 3 out. Blair trying to get into the clear. Harley just led Zigamar. Blair's out after both of them. Crystal Scene next, Value of Power gone. Still Harley in front. He extends the top weight. Zigamar struggles now. Crystal Scene battles on, but Harley kicked away. He looks to have it won. He's 2.5 to Crystal Scene, and Blair and Harley all the way. Harley first, ran out the 1400 very strongly, wins 2.5 lengths. Second home, Crystal Scene. Blair third, and then came Clemenger, Zigamar. Next in Insanity, Value of Power dropped right out of it, and tailing them in was Monsieur Kiley. Impressive win by Harley. Number 1, his overall record is very good, but he made the play today with a big weight, and he was just too good. He won like he was classes above them. Number 1, Harley, the winner, scoring with ease from number 8, Crystal Scene, with the blinkers on today, but he improved a bit on his first up run. No match for the winner, and Blair's run third after coming into the race around the home turn. Zigamar weakening. Probably needs to learn a bit more, Zigamar. But it's a big jump from Stony Creek to Flemington. However, the winner, Harley, he won like a horse that will be involved in better class races. He'll be handicapped out of it now for the open 3-year-olds, because today, before the claim, he had 59.5. And with those very famous colours of the Swetnam Stud Syndicate, Harley salutes. Karen McAvoy for trainer Peter Hayes.
185, race 1 at Flemington. Now, we've got news through from New Zealand that Ellerslie has been called off. Undoubtedly, rain has ruined the Auckland Cup meeting. So all that rain that was in on the eastern seaboard this week has no doubt built up and dumped on Auckland.
Our head-on view, and Klarsig in gate number 4 by the looks of it. And in fact, no, she's drawn wider than that. She's out in gate number 8. Anyway, they're all ready. Promissory Note moving out wide. Settles again. Racing. Promissory Note and She Sizzle wide out, and Klarsig came away quickly. Holy Honey in the blue colours fired out of the machine and will lead the way from Klarsig. She Sizzles and Desiree Lass on the fence. Attention balances up 3 deep in 5th position from Harmony Ridge. Promissory Note getting back. Fairy Dane beaten for speed with Glorious Glory, and Tobiana's last of all, 700 to run. Holy Honey, this flashy chestnut, leads the way. It's Holy Honey by 2 lengths. Klarsig second, Desiree Lass settling well on the fence third. She Sizzles next. Promissory Note wide from Harmony Ridge. Attention, Fairy Dane, Glorious Glory. And Tabiana last and a good 8 lengths away from the leader. And that's Holy Honey up against the fence as they turn, leading 2 lengths on Klarzig. It's been shaken up. Promissory Note the outside running on well from Desiree Lass, Harmony Ridge. And Tabiana's not in the picture. Holy Honey's going strongly below the 250, led by 2 lengths on Klarzig. Desiree Lass on the inside, but Holy Honey, the Rory's Jester filly in front. Klarzig making a late lunge with Desiree Lass. Holy Honey stopping. Klarzig coming home the better. Grabbed the lead, and Klarzig came on to win by 3/4 to a length on the tiring Holy Honey. Desiree Lass was third from Promissory Note, and Tabiana only got going the last 150. They were followed by Harmony Ridge, Glorious Glory, Fairy Dane always well back with Attention, and She Sizzles last in.
4 Klarzig, 5-10 over 8 Holy Honey and 1 Desiree Lass. Longford race 2 at the barrier. Ali Mass paying 14, Kelly Fall.
And Marlborough, very good jumper, trained by Jim Houlihan, who also is the mentor of Rich Buddy. Marlborough goes in, and they're ready to go. Off and racing now. Rich Buddy a little bit slow to begin. He'll end up out the back in the early part. Marlborough eases back. Fra Diavolo bounced straight in front of Tavern Bay and break the bank. Rich Buddy's now pushing through into 5th position. Over on the rails, Mad Barney, and then Magnolia Drive. A length back and midfield well stamped on the inside. It carries the red cap. A half a length, the Eurosceptic, and then Carl. Marlborough second last, and Pipe now at the tail end. 1,600 metres to travel. The leader, Fra Diavolo, 2 lengths to Tavern Bay, who's one off the rails. On the inside, third, Mad Barney. Break the bank around Rich Buddy, a length to Well Stamped. Then Magnolia Drive, Carl, Eurosceptic, and 3 lengths to Marlborough on the outside of Pipe. Passing the 1,400 metres, and Fra Diavolo's out by 2.5 lengths. Second, Tavern Bay, a length back on the inside, Mad Barney, 1 to break the bank. 2.5 lengths to Rich Buddy, 1.5 to Well Stamped, and then Magnolia Drive. 2 lengths behind Magnolia Drive, Carl. Around it, Eurosceptic, and 2 lengths away to Pipe on the inside of Marlborough. But it's Fra Diavolo with 1,000 metres to travel, is out by 2 lengths to Tavern Bay, 2 lengths to Mad Barney on the inside of Break the Bank, 4 lengths to Rich Buddy off the rails. Well Stamped got up on its inside. Then Magnolia Drive and Eurosceptic going forward now from Carl, and then Pipe, and 2 lengths away Marlborough. Inside the 800, and it's Fra Diavolo, still 2 lengths in front of Tavern Bay. A length and a half away third, Break the Bank around Mad Barney, Eurosceptic improving, and so is Pipe going up 4 deep. Next is Well Stamped, and then came Rich Buddy, Magnolia Drive. Carl is second last, and Marlborough at the end of the field. 500 to go. Fra Diavolo leads into the straight from Tavern Bay. Break the Bank giving chase. Then Eurosceptic. Wider out was Pipe, and then Rich Buddy. Fra Diavolo just in front of Tavern Bay at the 300. Break the Bank in third spot. Then Mad Barney. Next is Pipe. They go inside the 200. Fra Diavolo just the leader. Mad Barney trying to get up on the inside of it. It's Fra Diavolo, Tavern Bay, Break the Bank. Then Mad Barney and Well Stamped. Fra Diavolo still in front. 50 to go from Tavern Bay. Fra Diavolo wins it. Good fighting effort. Has beaten Tavern Bay by a head. A photo third, Break the Bank. And over on the inside of it was Mad Barney. Well Stamped not far away at the finish. Then Rich Buddy, who only struggled. They were followed home by Magnolia Drive, Eurosceptic, and Carl, and then Marlborough and Pipe, who dropped out of it. Fra Diavolo fighting on strongly as Tavern Bay challenged, and they were locked together all the way up the straight. Tavern Bay most of the way up the straight, probably had his head just in front, but Tavern Bay refused to give in, and Fra Diavolo gets the prize, leading all the way with the 58 kilos.
Fra Diavolo hangs on to beat Tavern Bay. A good go for third. We might just take those betting figures off and have a look. That's almost a dead heat, third. The judge is going to have trouble separating 1 and 12 and 3 there. Could be a dead heat. We'll let you know the result as soon as it comes through. Morfordville Race 2. Addition 29. Sarson Trail at 310. Skiing 680. Surfboard 220. Z-Files at $7.80 and Bulldog Teddy at $9.70. Race 2 at Morfordville is coming up in about 5 minutes from now.
The Yarra Glen Racing Club invites you to their traditional Cup race meeting at the Yarra Glen Racecourse on Wednesday, January 5. See the running of the $70,000 equal...
340 beat Tavern Bay and Break the Bank. Trifecta $170. Gold Coast in 6, our partner $8.20.
Derbies, Doncasters and whatnot. He was only to have 2 runs this prep, but he failed last start, and they've backed him up. Apparently has done well, and he's been well backed. Runs an odds-on favourite at $1.90. So they're all in the gate. He's up against the little bloke, High Rolling, and High Rolling came away quickly from gate number 1. He won the start, but Matter of Honour's quickly rushing up, and he's going to ride him for speed. Yorkie's turned him loose, and he's dashed to the front. 2 lengths to Paris Royale. Steel Point getting back. Adjacent's 4 deep going forward and pulling, and Zon Cullen outside of those near the tail of the field. Matter of Honour was eased at the 1,000-metre mark to lead the way, putting on the brakes, York, but he's fighting against him. High Rolling popped off the fence to avoid the snooker. 2 lengths adjacent, Paris Royale the fence. Steel Point wanting to over race, and Zon Cullen the trailer at the 850. Matter of Honour in charge. Matter of Honour by over a length on High Rolling. 1.5 the filly Paris Royale. Adjacent's done work in the run. Then Zon Cullen and Steel Point relegated to the tail of the field. Matter of Honour's been given a mid-race breather coming up past the 600 pole. High Rolling with his big weights a length away, threatening danger as they turn the bend, with Paris Royale sneaking up on the fence. They got away from adjacent Zon Cullen and Steel Point as they turn for home. In the straight, Matter of Honour in front. High Rolling's about to lay down the law to him. Paris Royale and coming to the outside. Steel Point with a good run. Matter of Honour in front. High Rolling a length away. He's under pressure under the big weight. Steel Point running on. Matter of Honour's kicked at the 150. Matter of Honour going for home. 2 in front of High Rolling. Steel Point, but beautifully rated in front by York. He's made it a dash home, and he's out sprinted them. Matter of Honour went home. 1-2 lengths to Steel Point and High Rolling. Adjacent was next from Paris Royale, and Zon Cullen the bolter, I should say, last home.
2-4-1, Matter of Honour, $1.80 over Steel Point and High Rolling. Runners are coming up at Longford, and Tigerland is $9.30, Sanoa $5.90, and Love Me Back $3. Brianna Rose $4.40, Akira Bell $8.30. Longford is
a safe second pick and has been very solid throughout. And the other one in the market is Scepter. It's only had the 2 runs, but both those runs have been in town and improving all the time. Tina's debut given a chance, number 2, whose form looks like it's tapered off a bit. Scepter going up with Mouthwash. Well-named Mouthwash. It's by Terse. Remember the problems it had with the Mouthwash, and it's out of Evian. They produce the mineral water. So I thought it was a clever name. Mouthwash number 12. So favourite here, Tickle My, but there's not a lot between 3 horses, 1, 8 and 7. Tina's debut. And then Winsong Dancer, just a nibble at good odds for number 3, Winsong Dancer on track. Only a little filly, but she's been racing well. Now Scepter being pushed into the gates. Goes up now, so they're all locked away. Race 3, the Super Vobison 2000 handicap. It's over 1,700 metres. And they're on their way now. Joy Ender jumped just fair near the inside. One of the first to appear was Winsong Dancer with Grey Line, Tiffany's Best, Scepter. Cat's Cradle going forward, and so too is Mouthwash. Cat's Cradle's going to work across and lead by that first bend at the 1,400. Mouthwash into second spot, Winsong Dancer third, Grey Line around it. Tiffany's Best is 3 deep at the moment. 2 lengths away then a Tickle My, who's wide out. Over on the inside, Talia, between them Scepter. And then came Joy Ender, who drifts back on the inside of Our Envoy. 3 wide Tina's debut, and a length and a half away last is My Girl Emma. Working towards the 1,000 metres, and the leader is Cat's Cradle by 2 lengths. Tiffany's Best now worked up on the outside of Mouthwash. 2 lengths away, Winsong Dancer 4th, and in 5th position, Grey Line. About 2.5 lengths to Tickle My. She's been 3 wide today again. In the middle, Scepter. Back on the rails is Talia in the lime green cap. And then Tina's debut, who's also been off the track. Our Envoy, Joy Ender. My Emma's last of all. 600 metres to go. Cat's Cradle, 3/4 of a length to Tiffany's Best. Mouthwash right behind them third. Then Winsong Dancer back on the rails. Grey Line next, Tickle My 3 deep. And then Talia on the inside of Scepter. Tina's debut, Joy Ender. Our Envoy and My Girl Emma. Into the straight. Cat's Cradle just the leader from Tiffany's Best, ridden along. Mouthwash getting into the clear, then Grey Line, Winsong Dancer. Tickle My further out, Tina's debut, and then Talia. Cat's Cradle leads, 300 to go, got 2 lengths in front of Mouthwash. Tickle My's wider out, then came Grey Line. Scepter running on now. Cat's Cradle's the leader, Scepter getting out and charging. Cat's Cradle in front, a length and a half. Scepter and Tickle My wearing it down. Cat's Cradle, Scepter flying at it and got up. Scepter the outside with a brilliant finale. He's beaten Cat's Cradle. Third home was Tickle My, a terrific effort. And then came Talia, Mouthwash. Next home was Joyenda, then Grey Line, Winsong Dancer. Next home, Tina's Debut, and then My Girl Emma, Our Envoy, and Tiffany's Best dropped out of it. Number 7, Scepter, finishing with a wet sail in the last 100 metres, and has got up to beat Cat's Cradle, who for sure looked the winner. It was 3 lengths in front. And the other one to rally was Tickle My, 3 wide the whole way. She's a pretty good filly. Had to do it tough and has battled on very well for third, also pegging back the horse that was in front. But Scepter, number 7, she might have a future too. Has only had 3 runs, all in town, gradually improving with each start as the distances get longer. And the way she got to the post today, she's going to be a nice middle distance to staying filly. Scepter's the name, and her game is middle distance to staying, Graham, and she wins race 3. It's 7-9-1 at Flemington.
Good on you, Dan. Morfordville's coming up soon. Keep on top at 8.60. Currency Road 13.
San Miguel gates are filled, and they're all set to jump. Favourite drawn 1, Prenuptial. And the gates release. Oaks Room a shade slow to go. Prenuptial drop back after the start, and Tina Star won the break. There's Oaks Room quickly spearing through, heading it off. Settling third, Tristram Show. 1 back, Hartshill Lass on the outside from Grey Bell, Prenuptial and Bell. In the cerise colours, second last and 3 deep, and Sweet Spirit at the tail of the field. At the 1,000 mark and going to the front is Oaks Room, leading 3/4 Tina Star. Tristram Show the back of the speed. Hartshill Lass out deep and pulling. Grey Bell in 5th position. Prenuptial on the rail from Bell, and Sweet Spirit trails the field. Inside the 800 metres mark, and Oaks Room in front for Lynn Beasley, leading a half on Tina Star. Hartshill Lass, the old girls had no luck. She's out 3 deep at the moment. On the inside, Tristram Show. They were followed by Grey Bell. Bell 3 wide going forward. Prenuptial will need luck from back there on the inside to secure a run as they come to the bend from Sweet Spirit. 500 metres to go, and Oaks Room in front of Tina Star about to give chase. Hartshill Lass made a line of 3. Tristram Show waits on the run from Grey Bell and Bell. It's coming to the outside, unleashing a good burst, and Prenuptial up against the fence, spotting them 3 lengths but running home fairly. Oaks Room in front of Tina Star. Prenuptial and Tristram Show, in particular Prenuptial the inside after Oaks Room. Tina Star the outside, but Prenuptial zooming home on the fence. She's after Oaks Room, claimed the front 50 out, and she draws away. Prenuptial comes on and wins 3/4 to a length. Oaks Room second, Tina Star third from Tristram Show. Then came Bell, Grey Bell, Sweet Spirit, and Hartshill Lass last in. Didn't go around a runner. Prenuptial, Hugh Bowman, 19 wins for the season. He's riding in great form, and punters rejoice. At $3 and 1.30 as the favourite has come home for an easy victory. She really did zoom home that last 200 metres, dashing very quickly from Oaks Room, who was just starting to feel the pinch, wanted to wobble around at the 200 metres mark. It's run second, and third prize to Tina Star. The numbers 3, 8 and 2 for the third of the day.
Set to go at the 1400, and they're on their way now. Miss Sherry a little bit slow out. Prince of Rebels jumped well out wide with Mystic Morse, and pushing through nearer the inside was Dynamic Tycoon with My Fortissimo. Prince of Rebels will try and ease in behind them. Then came Yasser and Sweet Lady Bird, another excuse. 3 lengths to Bellow Senor, and Miss Sherry settling down last. 1,000 to go. It's Me Fortissimo working clear of Mystic Morse to lead a half a length. Dynamic Tycoon box seating third on the inside. They were followed by Prince of Rebels. 2 lengths away then Yasser, who's racing 5th and a half to Sweet Lady Bird. Then another excuse, Miss Cherie, and Bellow Senor is last, about 8 lengths off the lead. 700 left to travel. Me Fortissimo about a length in front of Mystic Morse. Third, the inside Dynamic Tycoon from Prince of Rebels. 2 lengths away, Yasser. Then Sweet Lady Bird, another excuse to the outside. Miss Cherie second last. Bellow Senor last. Still at least 8 lengths off the lead, turning for home. Me Fortissimo and Mystic Morse are together from Prince of Rebels. Down on the inside, Dynamic Tycoon. Yasser into the clear. Then another excuse. Bellow Senor 6 off the lead. Mystic Morse has taken the lead, 300 to go. Yasser giving chase. then Me for Tessimo, and next is Prince of Rebels. It's Mystic Morse, Yasser, Prince of Rebels fighting on. Mystic Morse in front, Prince of Rebels and Yasser coming at it. Mystic Morse just in front, Bellow Signor late. Yasser grabbed Mystic Morse, Yasser from Mystic Morse, and Bellow Signor. He has jumped out of the ground in the last 50 metres and is in a photo for the minor placings. Prince of Rebels is there as well. They were followed by Dynamic Tycoon, Me for Tessimo, then Miss Cherie, and another excuse with Sweet Lady Bird at the end of the field. Mystic Morse doing its absolute best to try and shake off the opposition. Prince of Rebels wouldn't go away. Yasser kept coming. Yasser poked its nose in front of the line, and look at Bellow Signor. He was too far back to be a chance, and yet the ground he's made up in the last 100 metres is incredible. He must have made up 6 lengths in 100 metres, and is in the photo for third. But number 9 getting the prize, that's Yasser, ridden by Stephen Baster, continuing on his great form. Mystic Morse, Brad Wawilla, and Bellow Signor's rattle home. It could have even got up for third, so fast was it finishing, but officially it is a photo for third. 9, 2 and 3 does get third on the 4th at Flemington.
Guru Magic Romp is about to come up. One of the outsiders at $91 moves into the gates. The San Miguel gates are now filled. No, they're not. Shigeru Magic Romp went in, then backed out, comes up now. This time they're ready, and they're set for the running of the Carrington Stakes. Nantien, the favourite. Speed Week is well behaved with verdict declared. They will fly in this. Gates open. Nantien was centre of the field away. Verdict declared out very quickly. Vigil came out running. Nantien one away from the fence. Prince of Sports near the rail, and Sonic Switch and Hostile Equester and Shand and Prince of Sports all going quickly. It's Prince of Sports leading the way. Nantien second. Vigil very wide out. They were followed by Sam Boa. Verdict declared in that group with Shand and Hostile Equester 7th on the rail. 2 lengths Speed Week, who's got well back with Sonic Switch. Shigeru Magic Romp. Immigrants a mile back in the field with Yellow King, and they were followed behind those by Go World and Galileo. In the straight, Nanty in the centre of the track leads the way. Verdict declared 3 out. Prince of Sports behind those. Hostile Equester needs a run from Vigil. He's hands and heels on Nanty in. Prince of Sports throwing down the gauntlet to him on the rail from Verdict declared, but Nanty in digs deep at the 100. Nanty in bird off Prince of Sports. Here's Yellow King out of the ruck and flying home, but Nanty in front, and he's run them right off their legs. Nanty in a great winner of the Carrington. Yellow King got second. Galileo or Immigrant for third, and Prince of Sports close up from Verdict declared. Speed Week, Go World, Hostile Equester, Shigeru Magic Romp, Sam Boa, Sonic Switch, Vigil, and Shand is totally out of form. She ran last. Boy, that horse can fly. And the thing about him, he just keeps the momentum on all of the way. Does not stop, even with the 56.5. Over the 1,000 metres, he just kept going. Yellow King has come from a mile back on the bend, has stormed home to run second, but Dan Beasley really suiting this horse down low in the saddle, pushing hard, hands and heels. And a great training effort by Mark Connors, who's done wonders with this horse, who's been plagued by leg injuries throughout his career. Very lightly raced. He's had 11 starts. He's won 8 of those, and he's only once been beaten at the distance. Yellow King's got second, and number 6, Galileo, out wide on the track, coming from the back, getting third in front of Immigrant, Prince of Sports, Verdict declared, and Hostile Equester. So a terrific performance by Nantien. He really is a fast horse. We'll wait for the time to appear. I would imagine they have run blistering time here in this race. He was only moderately out of the gates, but he just flew for the first couple of 100 metres, and he went to the front and made it a procession after being challenged strongly. He booted clear at the 200 and has been too good. It's 2, 3, 6, 11, 7, 13 on the Carrington Stakes.
The drier track would bring him into calculations, and he has had support here. Rain Dance Lady, who blitzed them at Moonee Valley under lights last time out. Zahiro, number 3, well in commission, was running on, getting a rails run at Moonee Valley last time out. And they are the main chances. Upright, number 4, from the Hawks camp, who dominated the feature sprint races over the summer period last year. With Sports, and these sprinters are at the gates about to move up. Major Fun from the Hayes camp, second run from a long spell. He did place in the Ascot Vale Stakes 2 years ago. but has only had the one run back from a long spell. The stablemates were scratched from the Standish handicap. They're ready to go. And away they go now. Hancock Star jumped okay. Manamars a bit slow to begin. Bush Outlaw coming down the grandstand side of the track. He went straight there and they're going to split up. Down on the flat side, showing speed, we've got Bomber Bill, Rain Dance Lady, Upright Grand Bay, and also Major Fun was with that division. Whereas down the grandstand side of the track, showing good speed was Bush Outlaw. It's hard up against the outside rail and leads from Glamourimus, and then came Zahiro. Western Magic was up with those. Manamars was last of that main group. Hancock Star with them as they go to the 600. Down on the flat side, and it's Bomber Bill in front from Rain Dance Lady, Grand Bay, and then came Upright, Della Vista and Major Fun. The outside of the track, Bush Outlaw, Glamourimus together. In third there, Hancock Star from Western Magic, Zahiro under the whip, and Manamars as they run to the 300. Bomber Bill, the flat side, led Rain Dance Lady, who joins it. Upright joining in the grandstand side, and Glamourimus is in front. Not a lot between both divisions. On the flat side, Bomber Bill grabbed by Rain Dance Lady and Upright. Grandstand side, Bush Outlaw, Glamourimus. Upright, Rain Dance Lady, the flat side in front. Upright, the leader near the line. Upright's won it narrowly from Rain Dance Lady and Bush Outlaw out wide. Then came Bomber Bill, Glamourimus wider out with Western Magic, and then Manamars, Hancock Star, Major Fun, Della Vista back on the flat side, and Grand Bay towards the tail end of the field with Zahiro, and Hancock Star was just up ahead of them. Very even both sides of the track. Upright getting to Rain Dance Lady on the flat side, and Bush Outlaw, who was headed off by Glamourimus, coming again down the grandstand side of the track. Upright, Darren Gauchi. Rain Dance Lady down on the inside, and Bush Outlaw wider out. There was very little between both divisions all the way. And we wait for the numbers to be semaphored. 4 gets it, Upright, Darren Gauchi. Number 4 is first from 15, Rain Dance Lady, Fabian Alessi. And we hang on now for third spot. Upright, trained by John Hawkes. First up from a spell. He'd had a pretty good record all up, and he's performed very well. Third placing goes to Bush Outlaw out wide. So it's 4, 15 and 5.
4, 15, 5. That's a first 4 race in New South Wales. We'll endeavour to get the 4th for you. Race 2 at Ascot, Wild Flood, 360. Expree Fair
for longer price with Massive, but Pimbleton the short price favourite. He's widely drawn, purple and yellow circles. Larry Cassidy aboard today, and they're set to jump. Let Fly, gate number 1, just moving about. Love Your Father stood up well, and so too Marauder. And the red light is switched on. Starter is at his platform, and they're about to jump. There must be a problem with the runner, because Starter is not quite to the ladder as yet. Mars Cater, it is out behind the line, is yet to move up. At one started Hawkesbury, showed speed, dropped back and got going again in the straight. Chris Muntz riding today for Gay. And now they're just about ready. Pimbleton, a good second to Assertive Lad last time out. Ready to jump. They stand as one. Let Fly, Massive. Love Your Father, a bit fidgety. They balance up now. Saunders moving his head out wide. Gates release. Mars Cater and Pimbleton wide out on the track away quickly. Saunders jump well. Love Your Father, Massive, the cerise colours, and Let Fly on the fence began smartly. Marauder's got no speed. He's back third last from Charge Down and Better Win the tail ender. Pimbleton at the 800 metres mark went up on the inside, and he leads the way from Mars Cater by a half length. One away, Let Fly, Massive wide. Love Your Father, the centre. 2 or 3 lengths away to Marauder. 5 lengths Bedowan, Saunders and Charge Down, the last one as they come past the 600 mark. It's Pimbleton, the hot pot, in charge by a long neck on Mars Cater.